Thanks for joining me again in this RuneScape series where we compare the older version of the game to the newer, more modern version. This episode, we just have a few more people to help before we can take a break from questing and focus on skilling. Welcome back to Old School versus RuneScape 3. So next up we have Witch's Potion, and we're heading to Remington right now. That's where you start that quest. Now, in RuneScape 3, they've actually moved Witch's Potion to a mini quest. So it's still in RuneScape 3, but it's just been demoted to a mini quest. So we'll still be able to do it in RuneScape 3, but it doesn't hit the same, you know? It just doesn't hit the same as it does in Old School. But the titular witch is in Remington, and that's where we're gonna start this quest. I followed a trail of breadcrumbs here and something smells delicious. Is someone cooking a roast? Would you like to become more proficient in the dark arts? So she's going to make us a potion, which is going to bring out our darker self, which I think just means magic experience, but I guess we'll find out. The catch is, her potion isn't finished, and guess who has to go get all the ingredients? That's right, it's us. If we come in here, we should be able to kill this rat, and then he'll drop a rat's tail. There we go. Boom, already have one. Now, we need to find an Eye of Newt, and then we need to get some meat so we can burn it. Some burnt meat. So I know we're gonna need some logs later when we get the meat so that we can burn it. So I'll just go ahead and grab a tree trunk here. There we go. Oh, and my wood cutting's up to level 3. How about that? How about that? So now we're going up to Falador to go to the bank to get some coins so we can get an Eye of Newt. And there's an onion in there from the last quest because I got way too many onions for the dyes. And I think there might be some meat in there as well that we can burn. Either way, no harm done. We need to get the coins anyway. We already have the onion in there, so we need to go to the bank. It's not gonna hurt us to just check for some meat while we're there. Look at that. We have an onion and we have plenty of cooked meat. I like it well done. Now we just need the Eye of Newt, and I forgot to get some coins. That was one of the main reasons we came to the bank. So look at me, stumbling my way through this game, but we'll grab 10 coins. That should be enough. Look at you. You're no adventurer. You're a clown. Yeah, hi, excuse me, ma'am. Do you think you could give me an eyeball? Like a little tiny eyeball? I just need it for this... No, I just need it for this magic spell I'm doing. Well, I'm not doing it. A witch over there in that shack. She's got this big cauldron of... Who knows what, am I right? But she needs this eyeball. Do you got any eyeballs in there? That I can, purchase? Just a little tiny one. Just need... little bitty thing. Doesn't need to be big. Doesn't need to be from... It needs to be from a note, actually, not from a person. If that helps. You disgust me, sir. But yes, we do. In fact, we have 300 of them. Hetty, I got a lot of weird crap. You got a lot of splaining to do. So we've given all the ingredients to Hetty, and now she wants us to drink from the cauldron. Nice. And that is Witch's Potion done. We have 1 quest point and 325 magic XP. There we go. And it got us to magic level 10. Thanks, Hetty. We should do this again sometime. No, really. But next time I'm cooking, all right? All right, take care, take care. So we're on our way to do Witch's Potion in RuneScape 3, and I was thinking, you know, since we've already compared the quests and looked at how some of them are different in Old School and RuneScape 3, I've decided that if we're going to do a quest in RuneScape 3 that's basically the same as it is in Old School, I don't really think I should show the minutia of the quest, because at that point we're just wasting time, and that's time that we could put other content in the video for you guys. So let me know what you think about this, but for now, I think I'm just just going to hit the major highlights of the quest, or maybe even just skip straight to the end of the quest. We'll see. This quest is basically the same as it was in Old School, except that it was bumped down to a mini quest in RuneScape 3. So that's really the only difference, but other than that, the mechanics of the quest are exactly the same, so we're just gonna do the highlights. So I'm here at the witch's house, but before I talk to her, someone is here to say hello.
Hello.
She literally just now, she sounded like she didn't want to be on here, but she asked me if she could say hello. So don't even fall for her tricks. Don't even fall for her tricks. So people have actually said that they do want to see the series where I make her play RuneScape. So I think I'm going to make her play RuneScape 3 first, just because that one's a little more accessible for newer players who are less experienced in the game. So I'm going to make her play that one first, because it'll be a little bit easier. And then if people really like that series, we'll start playing Old School as well, since that one's a little more challenging.
I don't know a lot about the RuneScape community, but I know that people hate RuneScape 3. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and make that my favorite.
She's a little stinker.
I do like Drew Gooden.
She does like Drew Gooden. Shout out to Drew Gooden. So Amy is going to be doing... She's my lovely wife, for those of you who might not know if this is your first episode, which I don't think it would be, but she's my wonderful wife. We're going to start doing a series where I make her play RuneScape, and I'm going to play with her, but I'm not going to give her much help. We're going to kind of just run around together, and she's going to decide what we do, which I know is going to make her nervous. She hates deciding things.
I don't like picking a table at a restaurant.
Yeah, so I'm excited, because I'm excited to see her run around and just do stuff. She calls the backpack her pockets.
Because of Animal Crossing.
Because she loves Animal Crossing, so she'll always be like... Where do I put these? Do I put these in my pockets when we're playing RuneScape? And I'm like, you are adorable. You're so cute. Anyway, that's Amy. She just wanted to say hi.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
So I just got to level 30 agility, by the way, and that was just from the Silverhawk boots. Haven't gone to a single course. Now, the courses in RuneScape 3 are few and far between, and I imagine that's because of the Silverhawk boots. They don't really think you need to train on courses as much because you have the boots. But that's one thing that I like a lot better about Old School is all the agility courses. I really like doing laps on those agility courses. And I don't mind the boots because it's passive XP and you can just kind of throw them on and get some experience, but at the same time, I'd still like to be able to go to all these awesome courses. Like, there's not one in Varrock anymore, and I really liked that course in Old School. So I don't know, it's not a big deal, I guess, but that's one negative about RuneScape 3 that I actually prefer about Old School is all the agility courses. And like I said, there's still some agility courses in RuneScape 3, but it's just not the same, you know? Alright, quest complete. We got 325 magic XP. That's Witch's Potion done in both games. So that's a pretty fun quest. It doesn't take very long, it's not that hard. So that's a great quest for new players especially. Really hasn't changed from Old School to RuneScape 3 except that it's now a mini quest and not an actual quest. But I want to do all of the mini quests as well as the regular quest, so I didn't mind knocking it out. But our next stop in both games is Port Sarum. Alright, now it's time for another classic RuneScape quest. At least I think it's a classic one. It's one of the first quests that I remember doing as a little youngster, just a little bitty baby, and that's Pirate's Treasure. We're gonna talk to Redbeard Frank here.
Our treasure you be after, eh? Well, I might be able to tell you where to find some. For a price.
What sort of price? Gold? I've got gold. Spoiler alert. He doesn't want gold. No, what he really wants is some Karamja rum, which is only found on the tropical island of Karamja.
Wait, that's illegal.
And it's actually illegal to take it off the island. So he wants us to go to the island and smuggle back some of that rum, and then he'll tell us where the treasure is. It's basically a drug deal if you think about it, since alcohol is considered a drug. We're basically doing a drug deal for a pirate. I love this game. It's so That's amazing. 30 coins. You got it. Here we go. So here we are on the island of Karamja, and first things first, we need to get ourselves some of that rum. Wow, nice Zambo, nice outfit. Karamja rum, that's what we want. And we're out of here. Now we can't just get back on the ship because, like I said, it's illegal. So we have to find a way to smuggle the rum off of the island. So we're gonna talk to this guy over here and see if he can help us out. So Luthus here runs the banana plantation, and we got a little sneaky little scheme going on here. We're going to get a job here filling up crates with bananas, and those crates are going to be shipped back to the mainland, and we're going to stash the rum in there with the bananas so it'll get shipped back to the mainland. And then we'll go to the mainland without any illegal booze on us. They'll let us pass, and we'll just get the rum back once we get there. It's pretty smart. Pretty smart if I do say so myself. I came up with it, all on my own, just me, no one else. Don't look into it. Just picking bananas, nothing nefarious going on here. Alright, so we have enough bananas now, let's fill up this crate. Alright, we put a few bananas in, let's just click use, click the crate, and... Shut your mouth. Alright, we filled the crate, Luthus has paid us, and now we just need to talk to this customs lady, and she'll frisk us to search us for anything illegal, and we just have to be cool.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Alright, well, she searched us, and other than being judgy about our backpack full of bananas and coins, she didn't find anything illegal, so she's gonna let us go back, so we're headed back to the mainland. Alright, we're back in Port Sarim, and now we actually have to go get our rum. Here's an apron hanging over here. We're gonna take this apron. You'll see why. What am I kidding? Most of you who are watching this have probably done this quest before, so you know where this is headed. But humor me. We're gonna pretend that you don't know what this apron is for. Can I get a job here? Do you have your own white apron? Why, yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. I have one right here. What are the odds? You have to wear this apron so that you can work here because it's considered like, I guess, your work attire. But yeah, I'm wearing an apron, but I've also got a black helmet and plate legs and a kite shield and a scimitar and armored boots. Surely that's not dress code. I mean, come on. So this here is our crate. We're gonna search it. There are a lot of bananas in the crate. You find your bottle of rum. We take it out. Boom. There it is. We got it. Alright, I know I said I wanted a job, but I quit. Thank you, sir. You couldn't pay me nearly as much as this pirate guy claims he can pay me, so yeah, you have a good day, buddy. Hey, Redbeard, I got some good news. So we gave Redbeard the rum, and he tells us that he doesn't actually have the treasure, but he knows where it is. So he gave us a key to a chest in the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock. So we have to go there and open that chest. Kind of feels like a ripoff, but here we go. We are here at the Blue Moon Inn, so now we just gotta go upstairs, and there is a chest upstairs. Now don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. It is a chest, but there's no treasure inside. It's just a clue. It's just a clue to where the treasure is. So don't get your hopes up there. So we'll go into this room. There's the chest. Oh, it's open. Wow. Visit the city of the White Knights. In the park, Sarah Doman points to the X, which marks the spot. I wonder what that could mean. Bum, bum, bum. So here we are back in Falador, or the City of the White Knights, as the clue said, and we're going to go into the garden and find the statue of Sarah Doman that points us to where the treasure is. I think I can see the statue right there on the horizon. Now we're looking for an X, and I think it's just this right here. So we're just gonna dig right here. I can't see why this would be a problem. Whoa! Ever been attacked by a gardener before? Well, I have in a Hobby Lobby once, but also now, I guess. Now that gardener's dead, let's try digging again, and Bing Pot! Quest complete. 2 quest points, the treasure chest. We can also use the pay fare option to go to and from Karamja. There we go, let's open this boy up. We got, ooh, quite a bit of gold, a gold ring, and an emerald. Not bad. Not bad at all. If I say so myself, I'd say this was well worth it. This was definitely well worth it. Thank you Redbeard Frank. Or Redbeard, was that his name? Thanks, Ginger Pirate. Thank you a lot. I really, really appreciate it. Here we are back in RuneScape 3, and just like Witch's Potion, this quest is basically the same in RuneScape 3 as it is in Old School, so we'll just be sticking to the highlights. He looks nice. You look nice, Redbeard. 2001, again, almost a 20-year-old quest. That is insane. Well, this cutscene is nice, traveling to Karamja. In Old School, it was just that map. It's like the Indiana Jones map. And I like that I don't have to get off the ship. I'm just already off the ship when I get here, so, you know, that's also pretty nice. You know what? They did not have to do much to Zambo. He's still looking just as fine as he did in Old School. They didn't change him very much because, don't fix what isn't broken. Am I right? Am I right?
Get me out of this place. I can't stand it anymore.
Alright, we gave him the rum, he gave us the key, and now all we have to do is go to the Blue Moon Inn. Because of the Lodestone network, we don't have to run all the way there. We just open it up, hit V for Varrock, and away we go. Alright, here we are, last part of the quest. We just have to... Oh, look, wait, I passed it. Look, they made it even more clear. It's not the flowers making an X, there just literally is an X on the ground. Now, I believe we have a spade already in our tool belt. Yes, we do. How to use it, that's what I'm not sure of. Alright, well, the spade on the tool belt can't be used just to dig normally, so I didn't get a spade because I thought I already had one on my tool belt, and I do, but I can't use it, not for a quest. I can only use it for farming, and I think maybe for the treasure trails or treasure trials, whatever it said. So wow, that's cool, that's super neat. I don't think I have one in my bank because I thought I had one on my tool belt, but I'm gonna check real quick. Nada. I'll go to the general store and see what they got. No spades. Well, that's great. Well, I leveled up in agility, so that's nice. But now I have to figure out where to get a spade. All right, so crisis averted. Apparently, there's one that just spawns in Falador, so thank goodness for that. Let's close the door. There it is! A spade! Quest complete! One-Eyed Hector's treasure casket containing 450 coins, an emerald, and a gold ring. The ability to work as a menial laborer on a banana plantation. And 2 treasure hunter keys. Done, done, done. Which means there's only one more quest that I'm gonna do in this episode. So I guess let's hop over to Old School and wrap this episode up. So here we are in the spookiest of towns, Draenor Village, to do Vampire Slayer, and that's going to be the last quest of this episode. I don't know about you guys, but this quest was pretty spooky to me when I was a little bitty baby, but hopefully we are not too scared this time. So we're talking to our boy Morgan here, and he's telling us that his village has been ravaged by an evil vampire. So we agreed to help him get rid of it, but he says that we should first seek out his friend in Varrock, who used to hunt vampires, and maybe he can give us some tips. So we're gonna check that out, but first we're gonna head upstairs and grab some garlic that Morgan has, because, spoiler alert, that's gonna come in handy later. Okay, now to Varrock. We're here again at the Blue Moon Inn, but this time we need to talk to this drunk guy over here, Dr. Harlow. Hello, sir.
Buy me a drink, please.
Morgan needs your help.
Morgan, you say?
His village is being terrorized by a vampire. He told me to ask you how I can stop it. Why am I Seinfeld? It's a vampire. What can I say? We gotta stop it. So after bribing Dr. Harlow with more alcohol, he finally tells us that we need a stake, a hammer to drive it in with, and some garlic to weaken the vampire. We already have the garlic, but he gives us the stake for free, so that's nice, that's nice. Now we just gotta go back to Draenor and fight the vampire. Here we are back at Draenor Manor. We have our hammer that I got from the bank, our garlic, our steak, and a bunch of steak. Sorry if that's confusing, but in this upcoming battle, the stakes are high. Right, Veronica? You know what I'm talking about. Alright, here we are at the giant, menacing staircase that leads down to the basement. you gotta be pretty evil if you live in the basement of a haunted mansion. Like, a basement in a regular house is super scary, but a basement in a haunted mansion? Yeah, he's definitely evil. He's going down. Let's go. Let's open this boy up. Here he comes. A little off center from the coffin, but that's okay. Attack. Yes, thank you. RuneScape was like, you surely aren't here to fight him. He's way too high level for you. So attack wasn't even the first option. Come on, come on. He's almost there. Come on. There we go. Quest complete. Vampire Slayer. I didn't even have to eat once. I mean, it's probably because I did Waterfall Quest, but still. 3 quest points, over 4,000 attack experience, attack level 33. What a good day. Let's get out of here before he respawns, but what a great day. So that's it. So now for the last time, let's hop over to RuneScape 3 and finish this episode. We're back in RuneScape 3 for the last time. Now, just like the other 2 quests we've done in this episode, this one is exactly the same for the most part as it is in Old School. So, just like I did when I went to my pediatrician as a child, let's hit the highlights. Accept quest. Boom. Whoa, look at Dr. Harlow. He looks very, very different. I'm definitely not complaining. So, in Old School, he told us that we needed a hammer, but just a regular old generic hammer would do. But the thing about RuneScape 3 is, especially since the mining and smithing update, there is no hammer. There's no generic hammer. You just have a hammer already. Now, you need a special hammer to drive it in properly. So it can't just be a generic hammer because those really don't exist anymore. So yeah, he's gonna give us a spare hammer. There it is, a stake hammer. That's what it is. I just thought that was interesting. Those little things that, you know, you might not think about, but when they change something in RuneScape, it might trickle down into quests, into other things. So that was something that they had to change just because they did that major overhaul of smithing. I just think that's really interesting. So we've got everything we need. We've got the garlic, we've got the steak, we've got the hammer, we've got a bunch of steaks. So if we need it, we'll use it. In Old School, we didn't even need any food. I mean, I used some after, but that's about it. So we'll see. I like that there's a door right here, so we can go straight over here. We don't have to go around. All right, here we go. Going down into the basement. All right, we're opening the coffin. Here we go. Ooh, we get a cutscene? A little mini cutscene. Oh, I tried the steak right away and it didn't work. Ooh, I love his outfit. Ooh, he's got so much style. I love it. Oh, there he is. He's dead. Now the steak. Oh. Oh, and he turns to stone and then falls apart. Dude. That's so cool. I'm pretty sure the steak just disappears from your inventory in Old School. And then it's like, oh, you used the steak. You stabbed him with the steak. You got him. You sure did. You got him. And he just dies like a regular enemy would die. But in this one, you actually like stab him right in the gut with that steak. And then he turns to stone? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's so cool. Maybe it's not as... Maybe I'm overhyping this, but after just doing it in Old School, and you know, it's still fun, it's an adventure, but just those little touches that they added in RuneScape 3 are just so cool to me. Now, if you're wondering why you haven't seen the quest complete banner yet and where I'm going, I actually have to let Morgan know that I killed the vampire before the quest is complete, so that's where I'm going. There we go, quest completed. Vampire Slayer, 3 quest points, over 4k experience points in combat, 2 treasure hunter keys. Boom. So as I just said, one of the rewards I got was this combat XP lamp, and I looked at all my skills and I thought about it and I thought, you know what, I want to put this into Constitution. It's not technically my lowest combat skill, but since Constitution is pretty important, it's our health, I decided I wanted to try to nudge that closer to level 30 Constitution, but it actually brought it all the way to level 32 Constitution, which I did not expect. I probably could have done the math and figured that out, but I didn't do the math and it really surprised me. So I'm at level 32 Constitution now, all thanks to that combat XP lamp. So wow, there we go. I'm gonna put all this stuff in the bank, and then before we go, I'm gonna use my treasure hunter keys that I got from all these quests and see what we get. So I'm gonna put this stuff in the bank, and then we'll look at those treasure hunter keys. So I've decided with treasure hunter, I think if it's free experience, I'm going to just convert it into oddments, and I'll just use those oddments for the most part to get the Silverhawk feathers. Now I know that's still free experience, but at least it'll just be free experience in agility, which is fine with me because like I said, there's not as many agility courses around, and so at least I'll just be getting free experience in just that one skill, and so then maybe I can limit the experience I'm getting in everything else to just skilling, actual skilling. So see, here's a mining experience lamp. I'm going to convert it to oddments, convert to oddments. So then when I'm skilling, I'll actually be working for what I'm getting, unless I get it from a quest. I don't think that counts because that happens in old school too, unless I get something like a really, really good or something cosmetic maybe. Oak plank, you know what? I'll take those. I'll put it in the bank. Anything I can use while skilling and it doesn't just automatically give me experience, I'll keep. So there we go. So I ended up getting 565 oddments. I'm going to use them, or at least most of them, to buy 2 sets of the Silverhawk feathers. That'll give me 50, and that'll make our current charges 138, which should definitely last us all the way through the next episode. Well guys, you know what that sound means. It means it's time for this episode to come to an end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I'm getting a little burnt out with questing. I don't know about you guys, maybe not, but I'm just getting a little bored of that. So I've decided that we're gonna take a little break from questing, just temporarily, and in the next episode we're going to look at skilling. So we're just gonna be skilling and having some fun, but if you guys have some other suggestions for what I should do or what skills you'd like me to look at in the next episode, please leave a comment and let me know. I have some really exciting news. I have started a Patreon. Now, I know times are tough out there, especially financially for a lot of people, and I don't want anyone to feel pressured to support me financially. That would just be a really nice bonus. So if you don't have anything to spare, please don't give any of your money to me. I don't want anyone to be hurting financially because they supported me. But if you do have something to spare and you wouldn't mind supporting me, my Patreon link is in the description, and it'll also be at the end of all my videos from now on. It starts as low as $1, so if you have anything to spare and you wouldn't mind supporting me, go check it out. I've set up several different tiers with different perks attached to them. If there are any perks that you'd like to see that aren't on there, please let me know. I'd love to give you guys anything that I can for supporting me. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you've given me, even some of the people who have been giving me some constructive criticism. I always appreciate that. I always want to be better. I always want to be more entertaining, more educational even. And the amount of support that I've gotten, I mean, I started a Patreon. I never thought that I'd be able to do that. And I'm able to monetize my videos now. I never ever thought that I'd be able to reach that point, and it's only because of you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything and for being with me from the beginning. If you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see in the future in this series, or if you have any ideas for future series, please leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please leave it a like so YouTube knows that people like my content. Again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.